Mimi hasa wa kanisa la Katoliki leo tumekuja hapa kumshukuru Mungu na pia kaka wetu kwa kuteua na kumpa nafasi askofu aliyetumia askofu.
Yes, it is now very clear that William RUTO is persona non grata in Mountain Kenya. Very many people have come out to speak about the events that happened in EMBU, but they have not come out to point a clear picture of what exactly happened. It was the first time William RUTO was echoed in Central Kenya. Remember, I always tell people that the UDA government stood on two legs, Rift Valley and Central Kenya. And when one of your legs is shaky, it means that you may not have a clear future. When they were consecrating a bishop in EMBU, William RUTO was booed, was echoed. And in this video, I've come to paint a clear picture of what exactly happened in EMBU and what RUTO needs to do. In fact, he has to do a lot of heavy lifting. One, he made a mistake of chasing Gachagua, and he appointed Kithure Kindiki. But remember, even within Mount Kenya East, where Kindiki comes from, is a minority from Tharaka Nithi. It's not a Meru. And remember, Merus come from EMBU. Okay? It's a Tharaka Nithi. That means it's a minority from within Mount Kenya, which will make it difficult. Very many people, especially leaders, come out to say that we must stop tribalism. Tribalism in African countries will never end. Because even in bigger democracies like Kenya, they talk about race, black people, Spanish, Indians, Jews. It is a replica of tribe. It's not bad to galvanize support according to tribe for as long as these people come out to fight. So in this episode, I've come to talk about what exactly happened in EMBU, to show you why people booed President William RUTO, to an extent that they moved out on William RUTO when he was still speaking. That video was not shown. But most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know that EMBU was a crime scene. EMBU voted for William RUTO almost at 70%. EMBU comes from the western Kenya, from the central Kenya. The people who gave advice to William RUTO to chase Gachagua, they didn't like him because he has to do a lot of heavy lifting in other regions, which by the way is not guaranteed. Because even in 2020 we picked Mudavadi and Wetangula in Western Kenya, one of the two most senior leaders, and if they failed to vote for him. Okay? Yet he had a consolidated base without doing a lot that would vote for him in 2027. Even without doing too much. When RUTO stood up to speak in EMBU, we all know that he got a cold reception. People never even recognized him when they was introducing him. They introduced him, they never cheered. They introduced Kindiki, they never cheered. When they introduced RUTO, they cheered. In fact, at first, they even refused to recognize Gachagua. That's the truth. Before I proceed, I want to play a tape when they were introducing these leaders. Here's a tape.
Aqua Moriaro Ringi Tokumiani Yesu Kristo Tokumiani Yesu Kristo. Your Excellency, the Apostolic Nuncio, who is the representative of the Holy Father and who is a delegate of Pope Francis in today's ordination of our new Bishop-elect Peter Kimani, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Your Excellency, our Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Our dear Governor, Governor Cicely Mbarire. Your Graces, Your Lordships, our dear Mother to Bishop Peter Kimani,
that is the tape when they were introducing these leaders. You clearly see that he got a crazy reception to an extent that he made a short speech. But even during the speech, when he was speaking to the EMBU people started moving out. They never wanted to listen to him. And that is humiliation to a sitting president. This has never happened to Ruto, most especially in one of these strongholds, and that's Mountain Kenya. So it spells doom. Before I proceed, I want to also play you a tape when people were moving out when William Ruto was speaking. Here is the tape.
Waumini hasa wa kanisa la Katoliki leo tumekuja hapa kumshukuru Mungu na pia hapa wetu kwa kuteua na kumpa nafasi askofu aliyetumia askofu mwingine Kimani. On behalf of the government of Kenya, I want to congratulate you, Bishop Peter Kimani. Congratulations on your appointment as the Bishop of EMBU. Mimi nataka nikuhakikishie ile kiongozi mwingine wamesema sote tuko tayari kufanya kazi na wewe, vile tunafanya kazi na wenzako katika maaskofu wa sehemu mbalimbali na kanisa la Katoliki kwa ujumla. Wiki hii imekuwa wiki nzuri sana kwangu na kanisa la Katoliki. Leo mimi niko EMBU kwa sherehe.
That is William Ruto. We must ask ourselves what happened. Remember, EMBU is under Governor Cicely Mbarire, a person who was on the forefront of galvanizing for Gachagwa's ouster. That is the truth. It is the reason as to why even he was not recognized in the first instance. Okay, if someone comes in your region, when you are the leader, MPs from that side, EMBU, they're all aligned with Ruto, most of them. And people move out when the president is speaking. You cannot tell me that Gachagua paid those people in your county. It means that even people don't like it. It sends doom. It sends a political message that in the near future, William Ruto may not get even 10% of the Mountain Kenya vote. Because he was seen as a hypocrite. Kikuyus are the majority in Mountain Kenya. In fact, maybe it would have made a difference if he picked Kimani Ichung'wah, maybe. But picking a minority in Central Kenya, it's like going in Rift Valley and you pick someone who's a minority from there. I know politics is not supposed to be tribal. Okay? But in Kenya, tribe is a constant. Okay? After even people moving out, the bishop was reminded to introduce Gachagua, who has been forgotten. And I think it was a replica to isolate Gachagua from the president, deputy, and the former president, so that he can be humiliated. The scheme was done by Cicely Mbarire. He was put in another tent of MPs. He was never put in the tent of VIPs. We are putting a curtain back in our democracy. When did this start? Even Raila, a prime minister, whenever he comes on a ceremony, he sits in the tent of VIPs. Okay? But you force Gachagua to sit where he's not supposed to be because you feel jealousy. Let me play a tape to show that Gachagua won even without speaking. Gachagua got people's attention even when he didn't speak a word. Let me first play a tape when he was being introduced. Here's the tape.
We also want to note and appreciate the presence of all MCAs, members of County Assembly, who may be here present. Kindly and with respect, we'd like to recognize your solidarity with us and thank you. A good applause for our EMBU County Assembly. Thank you very much. I am not sure whether the Speaker of the County Assembly is here. Kindly let us recognize you too. Thank you. God bless you. Would like also to recognize all members of Parliament here present. We know we have a good number. Kindly, with due respect, I would plead you stand and we give you a good applause. Thank you for honoring us. Makofi kwa hawa wote. Some from here and some from outside our county. I would also like at this moment also to recognize our former Deputy President who is also here. Thank you. I would at this time kindly
That is Gachagua. You clearly see Gachagua got the Mountain Kenya support because it was a lynch in Parliament, it was a lynch in the Senate. And if the courts throw out the impeachment motion, Gachagua is going to be the president. Even when the impeachment is upheld and is blocked from standing as president, it will sway the vote in Mount Kenya, and any person who will back, it will take away the vote. And at the expense of William Ruto, because you are not sure that the Nyanza will vote for you, you are not sure that the Western will vote for you. Normally, we human beings, you count the bird in hand. You cannot count what you have not yet gotten. At least you had support from Mountain Kenya. What was the reason? People around you telling you to impeach Gachagua. Okay? So you clearly see that it spells doom to William Ruto and worse things are going to happen. Of course. Okay? To show you that Gachagua is loved, even when he was leaving, he got a thunderous support. He got support. Which shows you that he is a kingmaker in the next election. Of course, that's more opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I employ would subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. I'm going to leave you with a video when Gachagua was exiting. Here. Here's the tape.